I'm in Prague. Do you want to see the apartment? We're quite near a station called Andale Station, and we're about 20 minutes walk from the old town, which is quite handy. It's just me and Amy. This is the apartment, right? So I'm in the bedroom just now. So excuse all of Amy's stuff. All of this is Amy's. None of the mess is mine. This is our view. Outside, this is where the party's at, over here. So yeah, this is the bedroom. Pretty good size. We've got... This is the kitchen, and Amy's best again. Then there's the wee bathroom, which is nice, and then the toilet's separate. This is the toilet, so we forget every single time. We're just getting ready and we're going to go for dinner and some drinks, some cocktails for our first night in Prague. It was a pure nightmare trying to actually find the apartment because none of us can do directions. We're both like absolutely crap at reading a map. So we wandered about for ages, but we finally found it. It's fine. We just came back from... Went to a Mexican. I got 45 minutes sleep last night, and I'm not even exaggerating. I did not sleep whatsoever, and you didn't really sleep either. And we've just been out all day, and it's 8:05 at night, and we're ready for bed. But bear in mind, this is 7:05 at home. We went to a Mexican that's like next door to our hotel. It was one of the best dinners I've ever had. It was called something Del Mundo or something. Oh my god, it was so nice. And we were like, we're not going to eat all that. We ate the entire thing. And then we went to TGI. There's a TGI's like across the road. So we got cocktails there. By the way, this flat's like quite creepy. It's nice, but see like the lift is like really old and the door doesn't work properly and it's like really creepy. I don't know what it is.
No, it's like the front door. It looks quite shady when you first see it. But the apartment's lovely.
But yeah, good night. Okay, it's 7:30 the next morning. And look at the weather. Yes. So me and Amy are just about to head out to the old town and we're going to get a tram. Well, we're going to get breakfast first and then get a tram. And then we're going to go to Prague Castle first, I think. And it's supposed to be like the biggest ancient castle in the world, according to the Guinness Book of World Records. So this is the corridor to the flat, right? And it's pure creepy and shady. Oh, is there somebody come down? Balls, balls, balls. Here it is. Right, wait till you see how small it is. Oh, wait. Oh, mate.
I think we should just walk there.
Yeah, let's walk. So that's the restaurant there that we went to last night, and our apartment's literally next door. And then this is the general area. Tram. Okay, we've just stumbled on a pure epic shopping mall that's right across from our apartment, and we had no idea. Well, we knew it was here, but we didn't know it was like this big. So we found this really cool place. It's like well funky. It feels like futuristic. And we got a cappuccino and a breakfast coming. Look how shiny and polished this cutlery is. Like, I'm in my element right now. You have no idea. Everything's so shiny. I've already started eating it, but this is like the best breakfast ever. So that's the cleanest place I've ate in my entire life. Like, I've never ate anywhere that's so clean, and the inside is like crying out with joy. Anyway, when I was leaving, right, me and Amy can't work the money here. We don't know like how money works in general. I can't count. We were trying to work out how much we had to give the person. Like, oh, it was just a nightmare. And then I panicked, and as I was walking out the door, I said thanks to everybody. I panic thanked everybody, so I was going out going thanks.
As well. All those colourful buildings.
Oh my god, look. Colourful buildings. It's a beautiful day. Look at these puppets. They're a wee doctor. Those people in front of us, they all look like they're like vampires from the Lost Boys, and I love it. We just walked up approximately 5 million stairs, would you say?
Probably.
And we don't have water. We never bought any water because we're idiots. But it's so nice. Holy moly! So this guy that's filming keeps jumping into our shots, and I'll put in a video right now of where he totally just ruined Amy's shot. Aye, you! So this was made in the 1380s. Pretty old, wouldn't you say? How old do you think that scaffolding is? Amy's eyes keep watering and none of us can figure out why.
I think she's just really emotional.
I think you're just crying because you're emotional. So we're going to the Great Lane now, which is apparently like in the top 10 tourist things to do in Prague. So here we go. We're in an old historian's house. Joseph Kazda. So this is a wee psychic's house. Our wee house. That's that guy that kept getting in all our shots before. Look at this tiny little house. That one's got creepy things in the windows. Me and Amy went to sit on this bench and then before we sat down she went like this. And it was really funny. He was making fun of me. Yeah. He was just making fun of me. This is me making fun of you. We've just found the old town square with the clock. So that's the third oldest astronomical clock in the world, isn't it?
It is.
How terrifying is that thing over there? Oh my god, that's scary. Don't like that. Just came to a wee cafe for a coffee and we're just right opposite the clock, so it's going to be expensive. This is the moment that I'm probably going to wet myself. I'm bursting to the point where I'm going to pee myself. So we got the train back to our apartment and we're just walking to the apartment so that I can pee. Use the tiny lift now. I'm going to try and distract myself from the fact I need to pee so bad. Right, look at this lift. It's a really tight squeeze in this lift. Stop guys, stop. Okay, that was one of the best peas I've ever had in my life. We noticed, right, nobody gives you change back here. Like if you pay, like they'll just take the money in that shoe and you need to actually say, give me change.
I bet when you say, give me change, they act like they don't know what you're talking about.
But the first time we bought something here, we went to a little shop and he never gave me my change. And then I said to him, I went, oh, have you got my change? And he went, oh, I gave you it. And I went, no you didn't. Or he said, did I not give you it? And I said, no. And then he gave me my change, and that's the only time we've had any change back. And then when we went to that lane plate, the last place that we went to in the Prague Castle, Amy was getting us waters and she said the waters were 100 together, and Amy said together, and she said yes, together. So she understood the word together, and then she took 200 and then that was it, walked away. And then we were waiting and she never said anything and she was ignoring us. And then we eventually said, oh look, have you got our change? And she went, she was pretending she didn't know what we were saying, and then she was going over to the water and going, more? And we were like, no. And Amy said again, the two together, and she was like acting as if she didn't know what we were talking about. So we ended up leaving, so we lost 100 crowns. That's 100 crowns, that could have bought us like a meal or a cocktail. We noticed as well, because no one gives you change, when you need to pee, you're screwed, because everywhere it's 10 crowns even. I thought it would be 10 crowns, wouldn't it? So it's 10 crowns to pee. So we didn't have any change, so we're walking about everywhere bursting, like there's nowhere that we can go in and pee. And we're looking for little things to buy so that we could just get change, but then it's just like no one's going to give us change. So we ended up getting a train home and peeing. But we're just going to go for dinner around our little area and then come back and after dinner and get ready, have a wee drink in here, and then go and get some cocktails.
Oh God, I'm really pale there.
Yeah, it's a pale.
Super pale, and my hair is manky.
Oh man, we're having pure first world problems just now. Look at the size of this pizza. That's my hand. It's okay, you can't really tell, but it's huge. Had eyeliner on and I washed it off, and this is the result. I've got no makeup on and I've got panda eyes, but we're getting ready for a night out and we're listening to Born Slippy. And all you Scottish folks out there, Trainspotting, Born Slippy. I don't like this kind of music, but I love Born Slippy. We're ready now, we're just having a drink, sitting listening to music, doing some Snapchat. We're about to get the train and go to the old town and go to this street that we keep calling Delula Street. And it's not called Delula Street, it's called something else. So we're going to go out for cocktails, so I'll bring yous along.
Okay, I'm like low-key trying to vlog here because there's loads of people around us, but we've just found an 80s bar. We didn't just find it actually, it took an hour and a half to find it. Those chairs have Ghostbusters on the back, but you can't see it. Mojitos! Isn't this perfect? Perfect. Flashdance, Rain Man, Blues Brothers, Jaws, Freddy, Ghostbusters, Ferris Bueller, like Ghostbusters is on and I cried. We're in the tiny lift and I've never been this bursting. We went on the tram, right, and it was great, but it was so slow. And I'm literally like, I'm gonna pee myself. A little droplet came out earlier and I was like, oh my god. And like, it's got to the point where I'm actually gonna pee. But we're at our stop, so I'm probably gonna pee in a toilet. Yeah. Yes. Amy, right, see before we got in the lift, Amy, the door handle came off. The door handle came off. Because I was like, I'm gonna piss myself right here. Right, I'm gonna. Oh, that pee was amazing. So it's the next morning, and last night it was fun apart from getting pure lost at the start. And not. And the end, did we get lost at the end as well? It's been really quick, hasn't it? Amy just flung my concealer at me and I went down the back of this big couch that my pure can't even lift. So, I'll get on that. Look what we found. What?
I get pushed out the way there. I actually get pushed out the way.
Pushers. We found a chocolate shop. Oh yeah. We're going into this National Museum. We're at Charles Bridge. We never walked on it yesterday, so we thought we'd walk on it today. But it still is busy because it's obviously the weekend. Holy moly. Right, check the height of this escalator, right? Oh, it's so fast! Ah! Okay, you can't see us. We're in the flat now, right? And it's pitch black. And it's actually terrifying. Like, oh god. There's no lights on. There's a person, look, right there. Oh god, I'm such a afraid. There's a person right there. Oh my god.
That was scary.
We just had cocktails and TGIs. The cocktails were amazing.
They were pretty good.
So we're going home now. We've had fun, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
What's been your favourite bit about Prague?
I really liked the castle. That was the best tourist attraction.
Yeah.
And cocktails.
I'm exactly the same. The castle and
The 80s bar.
the 80s bar. We're in that restaurant again that's like insanely clean. It's called Full and Fat Bistro, I think, but we've got coffees, we've got a full English coming, so excited. We went to that pure clean place for breakfast again, and I love it because I'm a germaphobe, so like everything's like spotless. There's not even any marks on anything, like cups, even the salt and pepper things and the sugar and all that, there's no like marks on any of the stuff. But the sausages came out right, and the sausages were a wee bit dodgy looking, they were a wee bit undercooked looking. And now me and Amy have got it in our head that we're gonna get food poisoning. The quote of like the holiday has been, what's with all the jam jars? And I don't know why it's so funny, guys. It's not going to be funny to anyone else watching this video, but when we were in the 80s bar, there was a group of Irish and Scottish guys sitting behind us, and one of their cocktails came out in a wee jar, you know, like the pure hipster jars, and one of the guys went, what's with all the jam jars? Like in this Scottish accent that we put on, like we don't make fun of it, but we always put that accent on just to like, let's go, it's a lovely day outside, like stuff like that, like. And yeah, this guy went, what's with all the jam jars? So like now we've been going about, every time we see a jar we're like, what's with all the jam jars? And when we went to get breakfast, there was a stall and there was a woman selling jam jars, and it was just the best.